Hello and welcome back. I'm your host Allison, and today we're here with Ernie Rodriguez, Vice President of Sales for Tire Group International and Cosmo Tires. Ernie, thank you so much for joining us today. And we're here to talk about Cosmo's partner support. So can you share some of the unique ways in which Cosmo Tires supports its partners?
Hi, Addison, and thank you for having me. Absolutely. Cosmo Tires harps on the fact that we are a family-oriented business, and we foster that relationship. By doing so, by being a streamlined company as we are and eliminating a lot of the bureaucracy that exists in other organizations similar to ours, I think that we've become a more efficient and more proactive company. Rather than having to communicate a certain situation with multiple departments, it falls on our hand. We can make quick decisions and efficient decisions in order for that business person that's usually on a tight schedule and busy to be able to move on with their day and have that self-assurance that, Cosmo Tires is here to support them.
Absolutely. That is so awesome to hear. And I understand that Cosmo works closely with his partners on everything from order placement to product screen management. Can you elaborate on that as well?
Absolutely, that's a great point. Cosmo Tires maximizes its resources. We have a very knowledgeable purchasing and analytical group in which we leverage with our customers in sharing the information that they gained over the years, in themselves also managing several distribution centers that houses multiple brands across the U.S. And with this knowledge, we share it openly with our partners in multiple regions in order for them to be able to maximize their abilities to order, to optimize their product screen of where exactly we want Cosmo to be prioritized as far as their screen goes and where they could maximize the Cosmo brand. We've gone as far as in multiple occasions of our team actually traveling to the offices of our partners in order to sit together with their purchasing team and look over certain things. Again, screen optimization, order cycles, what volumes they should be keeping on certain sizes, what should they have on the water, what should they have on order, what should they have on the shelf, so on and so forth. So I think that working in conjunction and having a true partnership, I think is essential to the success of our partners and of our brand. I want to mention that the more successful our partners are, it's obvious that the more successful our brand is going to be. So we harp on the success of our partners. We want our partners to be as successful as possible. We want to support them as much as possible in any way that they ask. And sometimes it entails, going above and beyond and really, maximizing and leveraging our expertise and the vital information that we've learned in our 33 years. I think that's something that we do rather well, and we continue to build on that, and we continue to offer those tools to our distributors and to our partners through the nation.
Absolutely. And speaking of challenges, what challenges do you face when working with foreign manufacturers and dealing with extended cycle times?
Once again, I think the biggest challenge is always the supply gap. I think that there's nothing more detrimental to a brand that we're trying to bring to market than a supply gap or empty shelves. It's the old adage of if you don't have the tire, you can't sell it. So it's very, very important that our customers are constantly ordering, constantly being proactive. And if that all ties in also with all the help and the knowledge that we share with our customers in order to be able to be more educated as far as what they need to have, as far as their order cycle, what they need to have on the shelves, what they need to have on on the water on the way, and be able to work with them in order to grow our footprint in these markets as well.
Absolutely. And it's so impressive how closely Cosmo collaborates with its partners. What additional benefits arise from such strong relationships?
We definitely work closely. One thing is that we always also have to have our own ears open as well because we have a lot to learn from our own partners as well. Every market is very specific. There is different challenges and there's different trends that may arise in each one of these regions in which we work in. Uh, by listening to them, we could address these trends or issues or whatever it may be in order to better fulfill whatever it is that their customers are in need of. The interesting thing is that we're very also proactive in together with our partners visiting their customers, which are in the forefront of the battlefield, let's call it, in seeing what it is that the consumer is actually looking for and needing. And as a result of that, I think that we could better inform our customers, let's call that, as far as Cosmo and how to go to market with Cosmo and all the tools that Cosmo has in order to penetrate the markets. So I think that's something that we've been very successful at, and keeping always our eyes open and our ears open and getting that feedback. I think is very important in order to be able to go forward and continue to develop as a brand as we intend to do and we continuously do.
Absolutely. That's some incredible insight. Thank you so much for joining me today. And thank you all for joining me and listening to Ernie here, Vice President of Sales for Tire Group International. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you next time.